Jim from the awareness.website again. Here we've come to the end of another class, so we've come to the end of Classroom Classics 2. We've just got one more thing to show you, and then we're going to talk about what's happening over the summer here. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Well, we've gone through, and you guys have followed us through this second classroom session. We've come to the end of this session now, so the last thing we need to teach you or show is the bow. And the bow is something that we would learn at the end of the set, and you start the set and finish the set with a bow, and once you've learned all the moves, then you learn the bow, and that sort of completes the whole thing. Shelley had a really neat experience when she first learned the bow, and it just was almost an energetic completion of learning the set for her, so it was quite interesting. It's very simple, and really all it is a gesture of respect to all the people that have taken the time to teach us, to bring this forward and to share the Tai Chi with us. So it's not anything to get all wrapped up about. It's just, it's a good stretch and very simple. At the starting position of the set, your feet are parallel, your hands are down in front, and simply all you do is relax. The arms come up, the hands come together, they come up to the forehead, and then drop down. Let the head drop. Let the arms drop, and then they come back up, hands come up to the forehead again, and then you're ready to begin. And then you go into opening of Tai Chi. A variation for men and women. So with men, when the hands come up, the men will wrap the left hand over the right thumb and then fold the right hand over on top. Ladies, it's just the opposite, where the ladies will come up, wrap the right hand over the left thumb, and fold the left hand over on top. And then one thing to make sure is when you do this, is when the hands come together, don't fold them together tight like this, because then you can't drop the elbows. So when the hands come up, you can't drop your elbows. So you want to be able to open the hands up so that this one is over top of the knuckles, not over on the sides like this, but over on top. And that way, when the hands come up, the elbows are down. So your hands sort of open together, so almost like this, except the hands are folded. And that way everything's relaxed when they come up, so they come up and then they just drop down. If they're up here like this, your hands are like this, they can't drop down properly. So keep the shoulders and elbows relaxed as you do this, just like the rest of the set, of course. And when you bend forward, just let yourself relax. Just let the arms drop, let the head drop, and let them pull down. And you only go as low as you can comfortably. If you've got some flexibility issues or you're a little bit tight in the lower back and you can't go as low, don't force it. Just relax. Let the weight of the arms, just let the body drop and relax, and then come up, and the hands come up to the forehead again. So a good start, a good end to the set with a nice stretch, and also showing your respect for all the people that have brought this to us. Now, that's the end of the set. That's the end of this Classroom Classics video series. We aren't going to be having any classes where we are for the summer. Everybody's kind of opted. Everybody's going to be really busy with summer activities and vacations and yard work and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure some of you will be too. Now, it's not that I normally encourage taking a big break like this, but it's just kind of the way it goes, and summertime's a great time to be out and doing stuff. So I would encourage you, and I want to give you guys some ideas, some suggestions as to how to apply your Tai Chi to the activities that you're doing. Tai Chi will help just about any activity that you're doing. I remember one time one of Mr. Moy's translators was into rock climbing, and she said that the Tai Chi really helped her rock climbing, really helped her get the flow and the strength and everything. But she said the rock climbing interfered with her Tai Chi. It didn't help for the Tai Chi, so it was an interesting trade-off. So play around with your Tai Chi as you're doing things. As you're mowing grass, practice your Tai Chi, your Toyus. Pardon me. If you're raking, if you're out in the garden or something. Excuse me, my voice is gone. I'll be right back. My throat was getting really dry, so I had to go and take some water here. Sorry for that. But yeah, when you're out doing stuff, you're out in the garden, if you're out, digging around in the ground and stuff, practice your danyus. Just pay attention to your body and pay attention to the principles of Tai Chi and see how you can work them into your daily activities. And you'll probably over the summer you have lots of activities. Take some time to find some neat locations to do your set. It's always kind of cool to do it in a different place, and don't be shy. If people are around, let them watch. It's great exposure, and it's good for you to learn how to meditate in the midst of chaos, so to speak. I remember a story Mr. Moy was talking about one of his students, and he was getting her to meditate, and so she got herself all set up and she was meditating. Mr. Moy brings this big 40-inch TV or whatever it was, and it was in one of the clubs in Toronto, and he rolls it around in front of her, turns it on, turns the volume up, and walks away. And that was how she was supposed to meditate. So, I mean, it was just a very interesting example of how you should be able to keep that space no matter what's going on. Yeah, and play around with different speeds, different tempos of the set. Don't be stuck on it has to be done at a particular speed. If you're out somewhere, out in a park doing it, try it different ways. Try, go through a different speed, go through a different tempo. Do high sets, do low sets, do all kinds of different things with it, because that's how you're going to learn. That's how your body's going to start to understand what the Tai Chi is doing for it. But always keeping in the parameters with the principles and the foundations, because that's the meat and potatoes for the set. The set is just a different way to apply those things to, and just like the rest of life, it's something that we can apply those principles and foundations to. What we're going to be doing, besides all those activities, is we've gotten lots of great suggestions from some of our viewers on different ways to do videos and different ideas with the videos. So we're going to be playing around with some of that, coming up with some things. I got some great ideas that I have no idea if it's going to work or not. So we'll see. And we're still, over the summer, we're going to throw out some random stuff. So, obviously keep watching, stay tuned, because even though we're not doing regular classes, we're still going to be doing the Tai Chi. So, and I'm hoping you guys are. The worst thing you can do is to stop doing it completely. Even though you might not have a regular routine, or maybe you're still going to class, but if things are getting busy and you're not going to class as much, still do your Tai Chi. Do it for yourself, do it on your own. And we'd love to still hear from you guys, so keep the comments coming. If you've got any questions or anything over this next little bit, don't hesitate to ask. We're still here, we're still going to be going at it. So until next time, check out our website, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and take care, have a great summer. We'll see you again. Bye.